Hi Taurus, welcome to June 2014. Now the big news in June is Mercury the Messenger is going retrograde. Mercury will be retrograde June 7th through July 1st. It starts out in Cancer and then it backs into Gemini on the 17th. And Cancer is 3 signs from you. Cancer rules the area of your life that has to do with short distance travel, communication, your style of speaking, writing, and social media, short distance travel, travel within, 100 miles. And so you may be feeling, tired of people's bull, because when Mercury goes retrograde, there can be all kinds of contradictions from people and life. And so if you're feeling annoyed by people saying one thing and doing another, or saying they're going to do something and they don't do it, it will pass. It's Mercury retrograde. Now, I do have the Mercury retrograde, how to navigate it tool here for you. You go to my website and you can read about the do's and don'ts of Mercury retrograde. And also, I have the link to the Communicator program. This is a wonderful month to really look at your style of speaking, your style of listening, and amping up your communication skills. Gemini rules communication. Gemini rules, and its ruling planet Mercury is the messenger. So it rules, the conscious mind. It rules how we speak, write, and teach. And you have Gemini on your second house, which has to do with your values. It has to do with your money, your resources. So this is a good time for you to double check everything, because Mercury is the trickster, and he loves to have fun with us when he's retrograde. So when the god is playing tricks on us, we want to double check everything. Make sure you're double checking your accounting. Make sure you're double checking your, the check you put in the mail, and all of these things, to make sure that everything goes smoothly. And it can. It's just that when Mercury's retrograde, it just seems like there can be more snafus. There can be more challenges to getting the message out, getting the email out, getting things done correctly. So with Mercury retrograde, it's a good time to double check everything and back up your computer. And if you're signing contracts, make sure you read everything carefully. I like June. The energy in June is much lighter than the previous months of 2014. So, we're getting this reprieve now from the Pluto-Uranus intensity in March and April, and the eclipses, and Mars is direct, Venus is direct, your ruling planet. And so this is a good time. It's just that now with Mercury retrograde, we want to double check everything. We want to make sure that we've dotted all our I's and crossed all our T's, and we're not assuming anything. And you may be really aware of that in June, the contradictions out there. Because when Mercury goes retrograde, people go subconscious. And they don't even know they're in a dream state. That's why, you hear about these, cars, people bumping into things. I never even saw it. They didn't. Because when Mercury, which rules travel, communication, speaking, writing, teaching, cars, computers, commerce, the weirdest things happen. Communication can break down. And so we want to make sure that we are on top of everything, double checking everything, making sure if you're having a party, everybody got the invite. So it's a good time, but it will be a little annoying for you when you're dealing with people that are just out to lunch. Is that lights are on, nobody's home, and so you're just gonna sit. You're just gonna sit on the grassy field, and you're just gonna be like, I'm not budging, I'm not moving, and don't even try to move a ball. Have you ever tried to move a ball? the bull doesn't move unless it wants to. And when it does, it could charge. You could charge at anybody trying to push or sell you any kind of bull. And so, you know, I'll just get out of the way. That's what you do. But, you know, take your time. This is a wonderful time for you to stop and smell the roses, you know, and this will keep you smiling. And, you know, it's silliness, really, I think, you know, is a lot of it will be silly. Like, I can't believe, you know, and you know, fill in the blank. And so you'll navigate it well. Now, Neptune is retrograding June 9th through the 15th. And this is happening for you in the area of networking and friends and goals. And so if anything gets a little strange there, that's a combination of Mercury retrograde and Neptune in reverse. But it's actually giving everyone a reprieve from the Neptune initiations of integrity and discernment and truth. And then Chiron's going retrograde in that area too, June 19th through November 24th. Again, both of these planets are very spiritual, very subtle. Chiron's an asteroid that acts like a planet, and you may not like notice it, like, wow, I noticed that. It may be very subtle that you're just kind of chilling out here, I think. You know, you've had your big birthday cycle, you've made a lot of changes, and I think June is just time for you to ride the wave and have some fun and not take it all so seriously, especially when the nonsense begins with Mercury. Okay, and then you have the Sagittarius full moon on June 13th. Now, I like this full moon. There's nothing ugly on it. Uranus is in harmony with the moon, so there could be some money coming to you in June, especially around this full moon, you see, because the moon is in harmony with Uranus, and the moon is in the area of money owed to you, insurance payout, tax payout, royalty payout, or your partner's money, your wife's money, your husband's money, or your business partner, whoever you partner with. There could be some nice surprise money coming to you here in June, and that's always juicy good to look forward to. That puts a smile on the bull's face, doesn't it? So, okay, I like that. I love giving you good news. Mars is going to square off with Pluto on June 14th, and for you, it has to do with, you know, maybe someone you're working with, you're really driven to get things done, and, you know, just pay attention to anybody being aggressive with you. Oh, good luck if they're trying to push you around. And just focus your energy on your health and focus your energy on, you know, your projects, and you'll use this energy to bring in more of what you want, to be successful, to be more successful. Absolutely. And then Mercury's going to re-enter Gemini on June 17th, and will go direct on July 1st on this area. And that's the, you know, the financial area for you that has to do with your investments. It has to do with your resources. So just make sure you're double checking everything. You know, don't assume that, you know, the light company got the check. You know, just make sure, double check everything. Everything's going to be fine, but it's good to double check things. And then the Sun is going to conjunct Mercury on June 19th in this area for you. So you could have an epiphany on this day. Pay attention to the messages coming to you on June 19th. It could be a payout too. There could be some money being, you know, it could be a pay raise. It could be a bonus. It could be, you know, something where you're really gaining insight into your self-worth and self-appreciation. You're being valued at this time. And so this is a good money month. On June 21st, the Sun enters Cancer, and we have summer in the Northern Hemisphere and winter in the Southern Hemisphere. So happy summer for those that are celebrating it. And this, of course, is about partying, having fun, getting out in the neighborhood, getting out networking, getting out socializing. It's a wonderful energy. Taurus and Cancer sextile each other, so you're feeling good by the third week, really ready to go in June here. And so then your ruling planet enters Gemini on the 23rd. Venus goes into Gemini on the 23rd. That's good for money. That's good for resources. So June looks very strong financially for the Taurus. And Venus is wanting to have fun in Gemini. She wants to party and celebrate. So this is the time for you to do that. Then Mars is going to oppose Uranus on June 25th. And for you, this is a really good energy to be physically working out, to be focused on projects at work, focused on your health and well-being, and it gives you a lot of courage and confidence. So you really want to use this energy to get in really great shape for the summer, as well as focusing on your work, your daily routine, and really using this energy to cut through and get things done. Still being patient with the Mercury retrograde, of course. And then we have a wonderful new moon in Cancer on June 27th. And I see this as a very rich new moon, and it's just fertile with possibilities. And if you're letting go of the old and outworn that's no longer serving you, this new moon can bring you great success. And you want to set your intention for what you want to create for the rest of 2014, and especially in the next 30-day cycle until the new moon in Leo. And this can be a very empowering time for you. This is a wonderful energy. And now Pluto is opposing it. And Pluto is in the area of your beliefs, your spirituality, long-distance travel. So it's an opportunity to look at your power, how you use power, how you own power, or how you may give power away. If there's any power struggles going on at the new moon, you want to look at, your part in it. What are you struggling with? Usually the struggle comes because we're resisting something. We're resisting change, or we're resisting growth. We're resisting the new. So let go of the struggle, and you can use this moon to create more of your success. The law of attraction is passion, desire, minus resistance equals deliberate creation. So you want your passion and desire to be greater than any resistance you have, so that you're deliberately creating what you want in your life. More success, more achievement. And Neptune is in harmony with the Cancer new moon, which means Spirit has your back. So even if others let you down, Spirit won't. Spirit has your back. And this is a wonderful energy for you to, get out in the neighborhood, get out and network, get out and socialize, have fun, have a good time, do what's right for you. Use the Cancer new moon energy to manifest your heart's desire. Harness the power of your intentions to make 2014 your breakthrough year. Mercury will go direct July 1st. So June is a great month for strategy. And it's a good time to really for you to look at your resources. I see June as a strong time for you in the area of increasing your income, paying off debt, increasing your sense of self-worth, self-appreciation. Yes, there's going to be, some annoyances with the Mercury retrograde, nothing you can't handle, nothing you can't navigate. But overall, it's very strong, I think, for you financially and spiritually. It's wonderful. You're growing spiritually, and you're increasing your income in June 2014. And so be, really lined up with what you want. Go for what you want. Line up with what you want. And don't resist the change. And if you find yourself, having any kind of power struggle, what part of you is resisting what you need to be doing? When you let that go, then your passion and desire can carry you forward, and then you're creating the life you truly desire. I believe the best of 2014 is ahead of you, and you ain't seen nothing yet. So thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking, favoring, and sharing my podcast, Taurus. You're so awesome. Thank you for Google Plussing them. I appreciate you. And thank you for subscribing. You totally rock. And if you would like for me to take a detailed look at your astrology here in 2014, it's very easy. You go to the link below. It takes you to my PayPal. You purchase your session. Upon checkout, you get the link to my schedule. You get scheduled. We're off and running, rocking and rolling. So until next time, Taurus, keep believing. Met a devil man. He took my heart away. He said I had it coming to me, and that I wanted it this way. I think that any love is good loving, so I took what I could get. Yeah, I took what I could get, and then he looked at me with those big brown eyes and said, you ain't seen nothing yet. But baby, here's something you're never gonna forget. You ain't seen nothing yet.